The new Wachowski series Sense8 is being reborn. Netflix has officially renewed the show for a second season. Sense8 premiered exclusively on the streaming service in June, but there was some doubt about whether or not it would get a second order given its polarizing reception. Netflix also has a history of renewing its shows much sooner than this, so that could indicate that they may have been on the fence. Sense8 tells the story of 8 different people from all over the world whose lives become connected telepathically, with plenty of Wachowski-style philosophy and social commentary thrown in. Expect the new season to start streaming next year. There's a bit of finger-pointing about who's to blame for the new Fantastic Four movie. The film, which was supposed to reboot the comic book characters, hit theaters earlier this month and was a box office bomb. It was also panned by critics, including yours truly, and received an abysmal C- cinema score from audiences. Director Josh Trank has implied that it's the studio's fault. In a quickly deleted post on Twitter, he claimed that the studio took the film away from him and made big changes, and that his original version would have been much better. On the other hand, Fox claims that they respected his vision for the film, which is another way of saying that it's his fault. The studio says that they're still committed to the characters and franchise, so we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds.
You guys sure you're in the best shape to be doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some pretty wonderful news in the rundown today. Here to help me talk about that is Marissa Roberto, and some not so wonderful news with Fantastic Four.
Well,
not surprising that there's going to be a little hubbub after the dismal showing of that film over its opening weekend. And congratulations, everybody that didn't see it.
Yeah, there's quite the hubbub about this one. I kind of like it, but I also it makes me feel really sad for the people involved that actually really put their heart into it.
It's so catty.
It is so catty.
Right?
It's so catty, and I hate it. And I hate that they're playing the blame game now and pointing the fingers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I want to know who did it for sure, but I want somebody to take ownership of this.
Yeah.
Who do you think should take the fall?
Listen, that tweet that Josh Trank sent out was terrible. I think that's an awful thing to say. I think if you're a director of something, you just support your movie and you support your work. He's got his name on it. He could have taken his name off of it if he protested that much.
That's true.
One thing we're all in agreement with, though, is that the movie sucked. And
yeah,
it deserves the dismal box office, and it deserves to be forgotten as quickly as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I'm really glad that we've got some different news with Sense8, because I didn't know if they were going to do this or not. It felt like Netflix was like,
I didn't think it was going to happen at all.
You didn't like the show.
I didn't really like it as much as you did. I like the theme of it, definitely, but some people might say, I'm not saying that I'm saying this, but maybe I am, that the Wachowskis had a fluke with The Matrix. So.
No, I think they are artists, and they are always trying to. They don't always hit it out of the park. Yeah. Jupiter Ascending, but they try, and I like and I admire the trying of things, and I also like the attempt to make this an international phenomenon and to work with all of these disparate elements to create something that we have never seen on television before.
Yes, the ensemble is interesting for sure, and it's a large feat.
Yeah.
And I can't say they've accomplished what they set out to do, but maybe with the second season they might.
Yeah, I think this is cool, and I like the serialized tone of this as well. I like the connective tissue and the kind of lost kind of connections that it has as well.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to turn out to be a really cool, compelling series when it all is said and done. So everybody's got to watch season 2. But right now we've got to watch something on Mega Man Legacy Collection.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.